too. I learned a lot of things. I've been doing me, I've been doing okay. Come fuck with me, be my Beyonce. Know you love me, but your girl, you're crazy. She's so crazy.
All right, welcome back to Let's Help You Grow Now, because I'm here to help you grow. Today's video is going to be about SoundExchange. SoundExchange is an American nonprofit collective rights management organization founded in 2003. It is a sole organization designated by the U.S. Congress to collect and distribute digital performance royalties for sound recordings. All right, so SoundExchange is one of the, I will say, like PROs that you have to register with, because in music you have to register your music with different rights organizations to collect your money. SoundExchange pretty much collects your money for radio. Anytime your music is being played on internet radio, for an example, Pandora, etc., iHeartRadio, SoundExchange will collect your royalties for that. And I will go to the website and we'll get into all the extra stuff. I actually sent SoundExchange, and I was trying to hold out on making this video until SoundExchange sends me a list of literally all the internet radio stations, and just radio stations period, because they don't have to just be internet radio stations, just a radio station period. They pretty much collect from. But I sent them an email like yesterday, because I found out something that I was not doing myself. And I know not only some of you guys don't even know what SoundExchange is, because the regular artists today, they'll just know what a distro kid is. Like, it doesn't stop with just it doesn't just start and stop with just DistroKid and put your music just on Spotify. But it's okay, because we're all human beings, and I don't be knowing everything myself. I learn about different things on a daily basis when it comes to this, music. When it comes to the music industry, just the music, I would say just music business, period. I learn about things every day. So after I finish with this video, if anyone have any questions, feel free to ask. Also, you can book a consultation call. You can hit me up on Instagram at Let's Help You Grow Now, and I'll be able to answer you guys' questions. So just to go a little deeper, what is the purpose of SoundExchange? SoundExchange is a sole organization designated by U.S. Library of Congress to collect and distribute digital performance royalties for sound recordings. Do I need SoundExchange if I have BMI? BMI collects your songwriting royalties. Either you get BMI or you can get ASCAP for your songwriting royalties. But SoundExchange versus BMI is the same as digital versus live and public for Pandora, Sirius XM, and other non-interactive mediums. SoundExchange is needed to collect songwriter royalties from them, where BMI collect royalties for public performance such as radio or restaurants. So SoundExchange will collect your royalties from radio and restaurants as well, by the way. How much does SongTrust cost? I mean, not SongTrust, but SoundExchange. Membership has its privileges, and at SoundExchange is free. So if you think you need to pay anything, like on DistroKid, when you have to sign up for that year subscription, or TuneCore, where you got to pay every month or whatever the case may be. TuneCore changed that now, by the way. You don't actually have to pay for every, single album or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so one of the benefits of being a member of SoundExchange offers international royalty collections for members. That means that when your recordings are played around the globe, we can collect those royalties for you. Do I need SoundExchange if I have a DistroKid? These type of royalties can be only collected by SoundExchange. DistroKid won't send your music to SoundExchange, but you can always sign up for it on your own. You won't have to share any percentage of it with your distribution service that way. So you don't have to worry about sharing any of your SoundExchange money with DistroKid or any other distribution. Now, you definitely would have to upload your music yourself manually on SoundExchange, but it's different. It's different distributions out there that will automatically upload all your music and everything, because everything that you do, like even if you just put out a song on YouTube, you still want to register it with SoundExchange. Like, you know what I'm saying? And and I'm gonna talk about this a little later, but this website is called Videa. It's called videa.com. Make sure y'all write that down. This is a distribution where it can get you can upload your video and your audio, and it will put it on Spotify. It will put it like everywhere. And it will put it on SoundExchange automatically as well. But you have to have an invite to join this platform. But what's so good about it is you can just fill out this information right here, request an invite. Like you will request an invite because it tells you it's an invitation only. Referrals from our existing clients are the fastest way to join. You may request an invite through the form below and we will reach out. If accepted, please limit the applications as multiple submissions will not be considered. So you only fill this out one time. You fill out all this information right here. This is pretty much easy information. They're going to ask you all types of questions. You feel me? So I can't believe they got Clubhouse on here. I'm weak that they listed that. But yeah, so you'll pretty much tell them where you pretty much got recommended for. So yeah, that's if you want someone to upload your music automatically to SoundExchange, because I know that is a lot of work. I'm used to it. I don't necessarily have to hire anybody out to do it for me because I've been doing music for a while, and with me just learning everything on my own and keeping record of things on my own is actually the best for me. It might not be the best for you because you can't keep up, but I don't like when stuff is this serious. I want to make sure that everything is inputted right. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is messing with money. You feel me? It's messing with my money. So it's like I got to make sure this song is registered and stuff like that. So, but that's just me though. Like I said, you can hire someone to register all your music, et cetera, et cetera. Or if you got a team, you can have one of your team members do it. But me personally, I'd rather just do it myself. That way I can know that everything is being correctly registered, correctly done. You know, it's just me though. So, how do I get paid from SoundExchange? Used to sign up directly with SoundExchange as an artist, register your sound recordings and claim the feature artist share and non-feature artist share. If acceptable, SoundExchange will pay the feature artist share directly to you. What does SoundExchange collect money from? They collect and distribute digital performance royalties on behalf of recording artists, master rights owners, and independent artists. SoundExchange collects these royalties from the following main sources: non-inactive webcasters, satellite and digital cable TV, and satellite radio services. So yeah, that's a highlight though. Digital cable TV, and that mean, put it like this: if you got a music video and it's Music Choice. I know y'all know about Music Choice. Music Choice used to come on TV a lot back in the days, but I hope you know stores like Foot Locker. If you go to certain restaurants with TVs or whatever the case may be, they have Music Choice. And if your song is being played on Music Choice, SoundExchange will collect that money for your video being played on like Music Choice and stuff like that. So it's just anything that's radio, anything to do with radio friendly, et cetera, et cetera. Does SoundExchange collect from Spotify? SoundExchange doesn't handle payments from on-demand streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. Those come from your distributor, like TuneCore and DistroKid and stuff like that. But SoundExchange does collect and pay you money that your other pro doesn't, and likely never will. Let's read that again, because I want to make sure you guys understand this. But SoundExchange does collect and pay you money that your other pro doesn't. All right. So they're going to give you money that BMI not going to give you. They're going to give you money that ASCAP not going to give you, Spotify not going to give you, your DistroKid is not going to give you. So you need SoundExchange, and it's free to sign up again. But this, you need a SoundExchange account in addition to your other pro. What is the difference? We don't need to know that right now. Well, actually, we can. I don't care. I mean, what is the difference between SoundExchange and SongTrust? SongTrust refers to the performance royalties when a composition, music, or lyrics is performed, while SoundExchange always refers to the recording and the performance. And I also have a referral link for you to sign up for SongTrust. That does with that collects like your publishing and stuff like that. Let's see. Does SoundExchange collect from Pandora? Pandora pays sound recording royalties in accordance with the terms of its agreements with sound recording owners, collections, societies, and rights administrations. Artist royalties for the ad-supported service continue to be paid through SoundExchange. What day of the month does SoundExchange pay? That's a good question. It has February 15, 2023, but basically they pay. Basically, SoundExchange is going to pay you every 3 months, basically. I don't know why it has it listed like this, because it says the payment of SoundExchange royalties for payments delivered in January 2023 or reimbursements of IRS relating to the sums of AFM's SAG fund for the year, the payment of royalties from Italy 2000. Okay, I don't know why they got this information, but basically SoundExchange pay you every 3 months. Every 3 months. So if your song is getting paid on Pandora, Music Choice, all that, this month you'll be paid like this month is what? This month is March, right? So you'll be paid April, June, July. You'll get paid like July, but on the 15th. Like, this is right though. Like, you'll be paid like on the 15th of every 3 months. You're not getting paid like, you know how you'll get paid from DistroKid every month? Yeah, you're not going to get paid every month from SoundExchange, by the way. Let me see, because it should have it right here. It says royalties are distributed monthly by direct deposit and quarterly at the end of March, June, September, and December by check. Okay, so it gives you it right here. So you'll be paid end of March, June, September, and December. Issue for accounts with balance of $100 or more, quarterly accounts with a balance of $10 a month. So basically, okay, basically what they're saying is, say if your balance is $100 or more, you'll pretty much get paid. You'll pretty much get paid that $100 that month, only if it exceeds $100. Now, if you don't exceed $100, you'll get paid quarterly. Quarterly is like every 3 months. So that's when that every 3 months comes in. But to my knowledge, even though it's saying it on here, that's why you should know your information hands-on, like on your own, because I ain't gonna lie, some information, it's not that it's wrong on Google, but it doesn't, because it comes from different articles and stuff, and someone can put some stuff, because I know y'all like, hold on, why are you telling us, if you know about this, why are you on Google reading stuff? Number one, I want to make sure I'm literally giving you the right, correct information. I don't want to half-step it. Now, if you were just talking to me online or on some other stuff, then yeah, I would explain it in my way. But because y'all are watching this, et cetera, I want to 100% make sure I give you the right information. Not only that, since I already know about SoundExchange, because I've been using SoundExchange probably for like, what, 5 years now? I've been using SoundExchange for 5 years, but I'm gonna tell you guys something later in this video though, because the music business, like, I'm just talking about the music business. Let's take out the just you making the music and you putting the music out. We're talking about information about the music business, because you will, if you don't, not only, it's not even about paying attention, but if you don't really do research and take your time, et cetera, even if you do your research, you still can miss something, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's why for you guys who are my subscribers and you know about me, that's why I make courses and stuff, because you will feel like the music business is tricky. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's like a test. It's like you're studying for a test, but you probably miss one piece of information because it was probably late that night. You was kind of tired, but you was like, let me kind of study because I do want to pass, but you still miss some type of information. And it's not that you didn't pass that test, but you, instead of you getting 100, you got an 80. Yeah, an 80 is still passing, but if you would have stayed up a little bit longer, or if you would have not been sleepy when you were studying, you could have made 100, basically. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys get what I'm saying about that. All right, but it's cool. It's like, it's just, that's just how I go. All right, so yeah. Now, how do I claim royalties? Whatever. Okay, we don't need to know about that in this video. Let's see. How long does SoundExchange take to process? It may take up to 72 hours for your US sound recorders to associate with your rights owner label SoundExchange account. You can use SoundExchange ISRC search tools to confirm registration of a US recording, sound recording. And if you're not from the US using SoundExchange, it's pretty much the same thing, honestly. But does SoundExchange take a cut? Great question. Thanks for asking. Under United States copyright law, the rights owner is entitled to receive 50% of all SoundExchange royalties. The feature artists are entitled to 45% of all SoundExchange royalties, and non-feature artists are entitled to share remaining 5% of SoundExchange royalties. So basically, okay, look, I have my own producer. Even though I work with other producers, I'm just gonna put it as me just having my own producer, right? And say if I wrote the song and I got my own producer, I can technically claim, like this is only like if you have like your own producer though, you can claim like 100%, but you could split it 50-50. So SoundExchange doesn't go like, you know how if you got BMI, you know what I'm talking about. Like it goes like 200%. SoundExchange, you would just put 50% for you and 50% for your producer. You feel what I'm saying? Now, okay, well, let me see. Why was SoundExchange created? Future music, independent form to build fairly simpler and more efficient music industry through technology data. Okay. Remember, SoundExchange do not collect from Spotify and Apple Music. So remember that. They do collect from Pandora. Now, Pandora is not the, it says, does Pandora pay SoundExchange? Pandora pays sound recording royalties in accordance with the terms of its agreement with sound recording owners, collection societies, and rights administration. Artist royalties for the ad-supported service continue to be paid through SoundExchange. So yes, do not turn this video off. You want to stay to the end, because when I'm finna really tell you guys about, you're gonna really want to know about. I'm just saying, like seriously, because it's something that I miss about SoundExchange, that I missed for these 5 years, literally. I would say I'm embarrassed, but not really, because there's plenty of artists out there that would never even do what I'm finna show you guys and not even know about. And that's just how the music business works. Sometimes you don't really get the information, don't really pay attention, et cetera, or however it goes. That's just how it goes, and you will be missing out. Because especially as an independent artist like myself, upcoming artist, whatever you want to call it, you want to make sure that you're not missing out on no type of money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're independent, and I can see if you with a label and, you know, they doing something behind the scenes, and they, like, you know how sometimes it be, not all the time, but y'all hear those stories, you know, of artists getting messed up in contracts and the label, you know, technically taking more money than they're supposed to from the artist, et cetera, et cetera. That's just how it goes sometimes, not all the time. I'm not trying to scare you from signing a deal. Go ahead and sign you a deal if that's what you choose to do or you need to do. But I'm just saying that's just real life. But yeah, you want to stay for this whole video. But anyway, does Pandora pay SoundExchange? So yes, Pandora is like a radio thing. And I know most of you artists, y'all worry about not SoundCloud, but y'all worry about Apple Music and Spotify, which is okay. But that's like your mechanical royalties, y'all. Like that's not, it has nothing to do with other stuff. Like it doesn't stop. I know artists out there who only care about getting Spotify streams. Like they think it's artists out, and it's okay, you guys, because mind you, what I'm finna tell you guys towards the end of this video, you know, I missed out on some information that, I know now and that I can collect now, but still 5 whole years, I kind of feel some type of way. I'm not gonna lie. But as artists out there right now, and you could or could not be one of them, but more than likely you are one of them that only cares about Spotify streams. Like literally, y'all don't care about this, y'all don't care about that. Y'all only care about Spotify streams. And that's okay. If you want to just make, and mind you, more than likely, and I'm not talking about you or anything, but more than likely, you're not getting 1 million streams a month. Like you're not getting billions of streams on Spotify. So I don't even know why you even just care. I could see if you was getting billions of streams, and at that point, shit, but still you'll be missing out on even more money. So either way it goes, it's a lose-lose situation. But hey, that's y'all business. And if you need help getting Spotify streams, what y'all really care about, et cetera, you could tap the link in my description, gumroad.com/let's help you grow now. And we'll be able to help you guys get more streams, et cetera, et cetera. You can join my Let's Help You Grow Now program. I can tell you about all the money that you're missing out on. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I find out information every day, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm really serious because I'm an independent artist. I don't know if you are or whatever, but I want to get every bag that I possibly can on my own. You feel me? All right, so hopefully y'all read that, because I'm not going to read everything because it doesn't proclaims to this video in particular. Stuff I would talk about, I already talked about on this channel. And by the way, y'all need to be watching as many videos on this channel as you possibly can. I kid you not. Some of not all information, but some of this information I have on this channel, if you just watch my videos, you wouldn't even have to buy a course for real. You know what I'm saying? It's best that you do buy a course for me on my website, gumroad.com/let's help you grow now, because that's me actually holding your hand and literally like how I'm doing right now. It's like even more in depth, but all you got to do is watch my videos on my YouTube channel. You feel what I'm saying? And don't be one of the, oh, you just trying to get paid. You're just trying to get your views up. I mean, technically, yeah, because I am a quote unquote business, right? So yeah, but at the same time, it's not like you're going to be watching my videos and I'm not giving you information that you could or could not know, right? Because you could know this information, right? You're big time. You're like a Drake, like you're like a young boy, like you're like a Post Malone, so you know everything. So you could know this information already. But for the ones that actually are trying to get on a Drake level or et cetera, you might want to watch my videos. I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, let's get back on topic. So do artists get paid over time their song is played? Well, do artists get paid every time their song is played on Pandora? Just like with terrestrial radio play, hopefully I said that word right. The songwriter and publisher are owed a performance royalties for the broadcast of their music. If you write original songs, you're owed performance royalties for Pandora plays. And just like with traditional radio, performance royalties get split 50% to the writers, and the other 50 to, or whatever percentage, to the producer and public, all that extra stuff. So how does Pandora pay per listen? 0.00133. In the last decade, many platforms have emerged where you can listen to music such as Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, YouTube Music, SoundCloud, or Pandora. So Pandora definitely doesn't pay as much as Spotify, but it does pay more than other platforms. It pays more than YouTube, so there you go. And I know most artists do, like, especially the artists that I run across, y'all don't be caring about Pandora. And I'm guilty of it too, to a certain extent, you know, but now I have to care about Pandora. And I would tell y'all this. I have had my music played on internet have had my music played on internet radio stations. Not as consistent as I should have. I haven't really dived too deep now, but now I am taking the time out to learn about internet radio, et cetera, since, you know, I mean, I've been new. Like I said, I've been having SoundExchange and knowing about SoundExchange for like 5 years now. So every record, every song I put out, I always register it with SoundExchange. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because I don't want to lie to you guys. I never really 100%, honestly, at this point, 50% for real knew exactly what I needed to be registering my music with SoundExchange for. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Number two, and I'm gonna be real with you guys, I never received a check from SoundExchange. Like, I'm being so serious because I want you guys to know that I'm really serious about giving you guys information, telling you guys about myself, et cetera, because I'll be a N word if I don't be 100% truthful with you guys. You feel what I'm saying? So I never collected a check or got a check from SoundExchange out of the 5 years that I've been consistently releasing music. I never got a check. But, you know, it's very possible that I'm owed a check. And we're gonna get to that. That's why I'm telling you guys, stay watching this video. Do not turn this off. This is information that you need, because I'm telling you, the music business can get tricky. And if you're not paying attention, et cetera, you would definitely miss out. So here, okay, so I just told you about SoundExchange. SoundExchange looks like this. We're gonna go to images. This is how SoundExchange looks. And just so you guys know, SoundExchange, that if you're one of those people for whatever reason, right? SoundExchange has an app. They have a mobile app. So even if you don't have a computer like myself or whatever, you do not need you do not have to have a computer to use SoundExchange. Okay? Or to register your music with SoundExchange. Because I know most of you guys, right? Not all of you guys, but some of you guys just go on DistroKid or whoever you distribute your music with, and y'all think that's just it. Y'all think okay, I drop my music through DistroKid, so I'm lit. Yeah, you lit. You know, you might be lit on Spotify streams. You might be lit on Apple Music streams. Okay, cool. That's fine. But it does not stop there. And I just gave you information proven to you it does not stop there. If you wanted to stop there, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, that's fine. And this is a picture of digital performances royalties. Okay, so this is SoundExchange, right? So your masters, which is the recording of the actual song, masters, and your performance artist is for digital performance royalties. That goes to SoundExchange. Your songwriter, because you wrote the song, or whoever your publisher is, or if you got your own publishing company, goes to ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC, whoever you got your publishing through. All right, so there's two different things. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to make sure you guys, now mind you, I'm not making fun of you, because like I said, I feel totally embarrassed. We're going to get to it. So don't be like, bro, hurry up and get to the information. No, I'm explaining this to you like how I'm explaining it to you, because just to be real with you guys, yesterday, I was just on YouTube, ran across this video, and someone points something out about SoundExchange that it was an honest, mistake, honest on my part, you feel me? But it was so in my face, and I don't know why I didn't, see what was going on for real. But it's cool. Like, that's just how it goes. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, you would think you know all this information about the music business. You would think you collecting all the money just because you're not signed to an actual major label. You're thinking you're lit and like you're just collecting everything that you need to collect, and you will still be not collecting all the money that you need to be collecting. You feel what I'm saying? I even have a course where I even have a course. Let me see. I even have a course on, let me see if I can find it. Well, I'm trying to find it really quickly. Let's see. All right, look. I have a course on let's help you register music with these websites. I have triple your royalties ebook. You feel what I'm saying? So now, mind you, this video in particular is going to be added to this course and this ebook as well, by the way. And that way, because some of my, not all my videos, but I do be adding my videos to the courses, because it's billions of other artists in the world that would never watch any of my videos. So I also have to put it in my course as well. Of course, I got way more information that's in my course that would never touch YouTube, that I will tell you about. That's the purpose of the course, obviously. But yeah, this video will be in both of these courses as well. I'm gonna make sure I add that today. But yeah, so that's why y'all need to go to gumroad.com/let's help you grow now, because you're thinking, oh, he's just trying to get some money. I mean, yeah, I am trying to get some money. I'm gonna be real with you. I am. Like, you got to eat. But at the same time, I'm helping I'm helping you more than this person or this whatever who's literally just trying to get money from you, et cetera, et cetera. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually trying to help you learn this stuff, like, because this is stuff that I'm learning hands on. So y'all do whatever the hell y'all want to do with that information. But like I said, you can just go through my YouTube videos and you will learn a whole lot of stuff. You feel me? That you definitely need to learn. All right, so welcome to the last section of this video. Welcome to SoundExchange, right? So actually, let me pull up another let me go on this website on another toggle, because I want to make sure I'm walking you guys through this correctly. All right, so this is me going to SoundExchange.com. Let me log out right quick. So this is SoundExchange Direct. All right, so this is where you want to be. But I was really trying to get to this. Hold on. All right, well, this is the regular website. This is SoundExchange.com. There's different majority of you guys that's watching this, I'm pretty sure, right? And it's okay, you guys. I'm not making fun of you, because like I said, when I'm finna explain to you guys in a second, I'm making fun of myself, because I'm missing out on money myself, and I'm actually studying this stuff and helping other artists with stuff. So I feel some type of way about this. But again, that's just how the music business go. I'd rather learn the information now and be presented with the information now than 5 years from now or 20 years from now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? So you will go to SoundExchange.com, right? This is how it looks. I'm just going to go over it with you. And it says SoundExchange sits at the center of the music business, providing products and service to its 600,000 plus global community of artists, labels, publishers, enabling digital service providers to meet their obligations and advocating for creators to get paid freely for their work. As the premier music tech organization relied upon by the entire music industry. SoundExchange is shaping the future of music to make it fairer, simpler, and more efficient. All right. And it shows you how they're collecting the money and stuff like that. Are you owed royalties? Because I'm owed royalties. You feel me? And I'm gonna show y'all how I'm owed royalties for them. SoundExchange, but it's not their fault. It's my fault. You're gonna see. Get paid when your music get played. See if you owe digital performance royalties. They have their products and service. They says SoundExchange develops and advocates technology solutions that make it easier for creators to get paid, companies and organizations to search, identify, and track music, managers to oversee their clients' rights, payments, and relationships, digital service providers to fulfill their obligations, and the overall industry to collaborate and work together. And they got SoundExchange. You as the artist, right now at this point, you should be worrying about SoundExchange Direct. This is where you can manage your digital performance royalties. That's what we're going to pretty much talk about. They got another one is SoundExchange License Direct. DSPs can calculate, certify, submit the digital performance royalties. Y'all will have to look into all this because I'm not going to read all that for you guys. You have to look into all that on your own. But all you got to do is go to soundexchange.com and you will be able to read more information and stuff like that. This video is already long enough, you feel me? But it has to be like this because whatever. And I'm gonna do more videos that's gonna be long, but it's gonna give you, like, my longer videos is gonna give you so much information that you really need to know. That's why it's long, because it's not like I'm just talking out my A to you guys and I'm not giving you real information that you know, that you need to know, and that I didn't know my damn self. So I know you're not gonna really probably not know, possibly. But again, you might be, you might be up there where Drake is. I don't know. Like you might be that nigga for real. It is what it is. But anyway, search on, this is ISRC search. Keep hold of your ISRC codes as well. Make sure you're putting it in a spreadsheet like Excel or whatever, because those ISRCs are really important. And if you go to my website, Let's Help You Grow, gumroad.com/Let's Help You Grow now, I have an ISRC course where I show you how you could purchase your own ISRCs, because say you upload your music on DistroKid, right? Just because, let me see, but I don't know what it's called. Do I have it still? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see, because it might not be on here. I might need to re-upload it, because I definitely have the information. I don't know if it's still on here. Let me see. Because this is a lot of, you feel me? This is a lot. But I'm gonna have to see, because I have something on my website. I'm gonna have to see, y'all, because I know I got something on my website that has something to do with ISRCs. Let me see something, y'all. Hold on, let me go to my Instagram right quick. But as I'm doing that, y'all, ISRCs, I'll talk a little bit. And I have a video about ISRCs actually on my YouTube channel. So y'all would just have to pretty much find it. And right now, because if you follow me on Instagram at Let's Help You Grow Now, I have information about ISRC on there. And I must have deleted it off my website or something. I'm gonna have to re-upload it. So I'm actually happy that I'm actually going over this with you guys, actually. Like, seriously. Like, but I'm gonna have to get into that a little bit later, because I'm trying to see if something pops up, because I know I most definitely did. But you can easily go on Google and search by your ISRC or whatever the case may be, and you will see that. Now, it's not that you don't, it's not that you can't, especially if you're a real small artist, it matters, but it don't really matter like that. You know, you're still good, but at the same time, you still want to, okay, yeah, so it's called, okay, it should be on this website, actually. Like, I knew I had it on here. Let me see something. Because I got so much courses and stuff and so much stuff on here that sometimes it do kind of be like, when you go on my website, you got to make sure you're reading. Look, I even got an industry contact handbook. Like, I'm not playing. But here we go right here, you guys. It's called because I just forgot what it was, like what I called it. It's called the ISRC handbook. So you will go to here. And matter of fact, I'm gonna highlight this too. I'm just gonna name it ISRC. That way I don't have to you know, go through that. I had to find this on my Instagram. That's why I'm happy for social media. On my Let's Help You Grow Now Instagram page, I had to find it. Because I'm like, bro, I know I got this information on my website. I thought I had to relocate it. When a recording has an IRC, it can be identified. So this is, you know, ISRC is just for your recordings to be identified. And I have codes. I have a way where it will tell you how to get your own, you know, ISRC codes. Information about using IRC codes, where to get them, and how to use them. So it's a whole course about it. And it's only, y'all can get that. It's only for $20, dog. Trust me. But this is because mind you, yeah, y'all can actually, because I mentioned about Google. Yeah, you can go ahead and Google, but just like in the beginning of this video, Google didn't have the exact correct information for real. Like, because it's not that you can't, because you can search anything and learn about anything just by a Google search. But guess what? If you don't know what you're searching about directly, because you have to know exactly what you're looking for. Like, Google is not gonna figure it out for you. Like, they'll figure it out for you to a certain extent, but if you don't know what you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? It's like $1 million. It's like, you could type in, how do I make $1 million on Google? And it's going to give you a lot of suggestions on how you can make $1 million. But whatever, say if it suggests you can make $1 million by cutting grass. If you don't know how to cut grass, or you're not interested in cutting grass, then that information was really pointless. You feel me? Like, you got to look at it like that, you guys. Like, you got to think about it like that. So make sure you get my ISRC handbook, and this will give you more clarity. And it will give you where you can get your own codes, because, you know, like your distributor, like DistroKid or TuneCore or Ditto Music or whoever you use to release your music, to put it on Spotify and Apple Music, they give you a ISRC code. You feel me? And not only that, you might not think you wasn't paying for it, but you kind of are paying for it. You feel me? Anyway, so you might as well get your own codes. You feel me? Now, I do have, majority of my codes do come from the distributor, but my main songs, like if it really hit, you feel me? As of right now, I get my own codes for like a song I made a music video from, or a song that's super big, they got a lot of streams or whatever, because it's like, that way I can own that. You feel me? Like, for real. So yeah, and this has 11 pages, so that's how you know this is real information. And it gives you it goes so into depth about ISRC codes that you would definitely need to know about. All right, so let's get back to SoundExchange. But this is all information you guys need to know, so I'm not ashamed of, you know, keeping you guys this long, et cetera, because trust me, you're gonna need all this information. The next one would be Music Data Exchange, Faculty's exchange of sound recordings and publishing data. So it will give you all that information. Global neighboring rights. Music is global, so are your royalties. SoundExchange is the largest neighboring rights organization in the world. We help creators collect royalties whenever their music is played internationally. All right. So if y'all want to find out way more information, like I said, the website is SoundExchange.com. Let me see. Are you owed royalties? Found out more. So right now, because like myself, and we're going to get to that. And I know I keep saying we're going to get to that, but we are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is information that you need to know. You feel me? But I promise you, if somebody's watching this right now that haven't even heard of SoundExchange, I promise you, and that's okay though. That's fine. It's like, don't feel bad. It's okay, and I'm not making fun of you. But that's why you need to be paying attention, and you need to don't cut off this video. Keep watching, because I'm really telling you some valuable information that is going to help you in the long run, and you can tell whoever. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of artists that don't even know SoundExchange exists. You feel me? I told you guys I've been using SoundExchange for like 5-6 years now, and we're gonna get to the juicy part. What I'm getting to. So register online if you're a creator. Register online to receive royalty payments that may be due to you. Registering is free, simple, and fast. Already registered? SoundExchange solutions make it easier for creators and their representatives to manage the business side of music. SoundExchange Direct is a free service available to all registered creators. Visit the app or website. So like I told you, they have an app for SoundExchange Direct. That's what you as an artist going to need. After registering, creators can search and claim their recordings, track their catalog, and review their digital royalty payments. Are you owed royalties? Now, mind you, you guys, some of you guys who are watching this actually have a SoundExchange account. You do, you right? But like I just told you guys, I have a SoundExchange. I've been having a SoundExchange account for 5 to 6 years now, and I am owed royalties. That's the whole purpose, right? But we're going to get more into detail later on. Are you owed royalties? Recording artists and sound recording owners must be registered with SoundExchange in order to receive digital performance royalties for use of their sound recordings are on non-interactive platforms like SiriusXM, Pandora, and iHeartRadio. If you are a sound recording owner or a recording artist who has not registered with SoundExchange, then you can use the search tool below to see if you're owed royalties. And also, after this video, finish watching this video, you need to be targeting SiriusXM, Pandora, and iHeartRadio specifically, right? Other radio stations, internet radio stations too, but stop just worrying about Spotify, bro. Stop it, because it doesn't start or end with Spotify. At least end with Spotify. Like, y'all need to stop worrying about just Spotify. Like, keep worrying about Spotify, keep promoting it, okay, cool. But don't just worry about Spotify, my nigga. Like, stop it. Select your status. SoundExchange maintains 4 lists that reflect different statuses for each music creator for which we have collected unclaimed royalties. Because mind you, you guys, let's take SoundExchange out of it. Do you know how many music artists in the world, especially independent artists, right, in the world, who are missing out on their own money because they didn't know what to do? They didn't know how to collect it. They didn't register their music in the proper places. That's why you should get my Where to Register Your Music course or Triple Your Royalties course. That's why y'all need to get that, because you might think you Mr. Smart, et cetera, right? And I know, because I be talking to folks online, et cetera, other artists and stuff like that. And they're in the beginning stages, right? Now, I know I don't know everything, clearly, because I'm making this video. Besides me telling y'all about SoundExchange and putting new artists on SoundExchange, you're not going to know everything, bro. So you can, play like you were a super boss and you can play like you know everything, but you're really hurting yourself. You feel me? Like, y'all got to stop doing that. It's okay to learn more information from other people, to, always research. You feel me? That's how I be finding out everything, because I'm always learning something. You feel me? I'm always researching. I'm always on my own as well. Like, just don't depend on me to give you information. I mean, for right now you can, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but eventually, my nigga, you need to still do your own research. Like, I'm telling you that, even though I want you to listen to me and I want you to watch my videos, get my courses, join my program, whatever. It's best that you still research on your own time as well. Now, this is where you can actually come on SoundExchange and search your name. Like, say if you don't have a SoundExchange account, or even if you do got a SoundExchange account, you can enter your artist name and they will tell you if you're owed any money or not. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. Basis of digital royalties. They tell you accomplished with playlists of all the recordings played are played by services, SoundExchange, the digital royalties rates paid are set by the U.S. Copyright Board. It's dedicated. Okay, so they have a letters of direction as well. It's dedicated to making the business of music more efficient so that creators can focus on doing what they love. We even make it easier for artists to redirect a share of their royalties to the producers, mixers, or engineers who collaborate on the recordings. Should they so choose. Through SoundExchange letter of the direction program, artists can redirect royalties to the parties of their designation. And y'all find out more about that as you use it. All right, so enough with that. So let me X this out. Let me go here. So this is what you need to focus on. You will go to the website. Hold on, let me go back to the website. Hold on. You will go to the SoundExchange. Like, this is how it will pop up. If you're not a member, if you never heard of SoundExchange or you never signed up for SoundExchange, you will click on register. You're not going to click on log in. When you click on register, because I don't want y'all thinking I can't read. I can read. I'm just, I've been talking for, I know this video is 30 minutes plus. I know it is. You feel me? And that's okay. That's fine. So you'll come to register. If you are a creator or a copyright holder, register online to receive royalty payments that may be due to you. Registering is free, simple, and fast. And what I like about it is, say if, just because, now mind you, you guys, say if you never heard of SoundExchange, you never signed up for SoundExchange, you still could be owed money. You know why? Because just because you don't use Pandora and you don't listen to music on Pandora or internet radio doesn't mean people in the world do not. So if you upload your music through DistroKid or any distributor, they send your music to Pandora. So it could be fans right now of yours that's listening to your music on Pandora, but because you didn't sign up for SoundExchange, and even if you did sign up for SoundExchange, I'm gonna show you guys something. That's what I'm telling you guys. You gotta watch my video. Now, since you made it this long in this video, the good thing about it is I am going to break this video down because it is, I know this video is super long. I am going to break this video down into shorts on the exact topics, et cetera, of what you really need to pay attention to. But at the same time, you still need to continue watching this video that way. Since you're already here, you're already watching it, so you might as well keep watching anyway. But I am going to break it down into shorts. That way other folks in the world other artists who was like, man, this man video was like an hour. I'm not watching no hour video about anything. I can just Google it and be okay. And they probably can, and that's fine. But it's best I learn more information, because as I'm recording this video and telling you guys about stuff like this, and this video, I know this video is kind of long or whatever, I'll be watching videos like this, like that be like long like this, that's 30 minutes plus, because I want to know information and I want it to be explained. Because yeah, you can Google search something, but you still wouldn't have full clarity because no one is really walking you down for real. They're not really walking you down on the real information. So even if you're not a member of SoundExchange at the moment, you still can register and collect money today. But of course you won't be paid out today, but you'll be able to claim it today, basically. So yeah, you can just register. And you'll have to just enter your information. I'm not gonna go through that because, like I said, this video is already long enough and I'm really trying to end it. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so say if you already got an account, right? You can go to direct, license direct, music, data exchange. Y'all have to do all that on your own time. But what we're worrying about SX Direct. This first one right here is the first one under login. We're worrying about SoundExchange Direct. This is what you need to be worried about. This is where you can review payment details, track recordings, or check out who is playing your music most often. We're dedicated to handling the big data, so you're free to devote more energy to creating your performances. And you know what's so cool about it? All right. Y'all definitely need to use this number. They actually have a number right here. You can see it. Right? They have a number where you can call them, and they got an email address. So even if you can't call them right now, or whatever the case may be, any questions you have that I didn't answer or you need more clarity on, you can actually call them. And y'all need to use that number as well, because these folks, any business or whatever, they want to hear about you. They want to see your face. You know, obviously they won't see your face, but they want to hear your voice. Like they actually, like I'll be still emailing the folks that I distribute my music from. Through. You know what I'm saying? I'll be communicating with them. That way they'll know who I am. They'll know that I'm a serious artist. I want to know as much information as possible. So you definitely want to communicate with them. It can be any simple question that you want to ask them. All right. All right. So let me log in. So I am logged in. All right. So what you would do is, say if this is like one of your first times using SoundExchange, what you would want to do is, so they got settings, register details, document status, and you'll learn about all that. Associated recordings, search and claim, submit recording, submission history, about your catalog, letter of direction of what I was reading about. Pretty much this letter of direction is just pretty much if you got a producer or any background music person that you want to give some royalties to split it, they'll do that. This is Music Speaks. And you can contact them. This is Facts, where if you don't feel like calling or emailing them, you can check and see if they got the questions and the answers on that type of part, right? So you'll go to my catalog, you'll go to submit recordings, right? So say if you just dropped a song on YouTube, or you dropped it on Spotify, or you dropped it anywhere, right? Like you dropped it anywhere, right? You will go here, right here, where it says summary of recordings to be submitted. It does be tricky. So, and this is why I gotta make this into shorts and other videos as well. That way, this is like a video. This is like a whole walk down, a whole video into one, pretty much. But you'll pretty much go to add recordings. It will pop up like this. Let me see. Summary recordings. Now, you will be tricky. It will get tricky. So the recording entry, if this is your first time seeing this and looking at this, and if you don't have a distributor that automatically uploads your music to SoundExchange, you will have to manually fill this out, or like I said in the beginning of the video, you'll have to hire somebody to do it. So this is recording entry 1. Now you're going to have to fill out 3 entries, right? It's three to this. So you'll put your artist name, and I'll just fill it out. My artist name is Little Scorpio King. You just put your artist name, whatever your song title is, you'll put your song title. I'm just gonna put anything. You'll get your ISRC number, whatever your ISRC number, you'll fill that out like that. The version, let me see. Okay, they're saying it's 12, so I'm just putting anything. 1, let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm just randomly filling this out, but it's pretty much how you will fill it out. You got version. You can put master recording, or you can put original. I usually put original, whatever. And duration just means how long is the song. Now, say if the songs are like 2 minutes or less these days. So you'll put like a 00, because you're putting it within hours. You'll put like a 00. Do that. And if it's like 2 minutes long, you'll pretty much put it like this. That's 2 minutes right there. That's how you get it. All right. Whatever genre it is, you can put the genre, whatever the recording date. Now the recording date is like when did you first record it? So just because it's March right now, I can just put I recorded it in 2021 last year, right? Now the recording date and the date of first release is totally different. Date of the recording is like when you first started to record it, like, or when you first thought of it, or whatever the case may be. So date of first release is like when it got released to the public. So you can be like, it got released to the public. Now, mind you, the song don't actually, you can register the song without the song actually being out. You feel what I'm saying? So today is March the 3rd, but say if my song is being released on March the 10th, I can just put March the 10th. Or if it's released today, or you could put that it was released February the 10th, last month. It doesn't matter. It's just asking you, when did the song release? Or when is the song releasing? So this is the country of mastering. So where did the song get mastered at? I'm from the United States, and the song got mastered in the United States. Let me see if I can find United States. Where's the United States? This is weird. It might got America. Hold on. I never, because it says select country. So where is the United States of America? Like, I'm confused. Hold on, y'all. I apologize. United States. This is weird. Like, do I supposed to put this? Like, and I know y'all like, nigga, you supposed to already be experiencing this. Y'all, I remember this stuff saying America. Oh, there we go, United States. Why y'all didn't tell me it was up there? See, I knew I wasn't tripping. But anyway, yeah, you'll put United States for that. Is there, y'all. Country of recording, you will put United States as well. Or wherever country you recorded it. Like, it has to be, now there's got to be right information now, because you probably could have recorded the song in Jamaica. So if you recorded the song in Jamaica, put Jamaica. You'll still get the same type of royalties out of. Publisher, if you have a publisher, I have my own publishing company. So if you do got a publishing company, you will put that. IP line, you don't have to worry about this, but this is pretty much, it has something to do with your publisher though, number, but you don't have to worry about it. It's not something you actually have to put. But of course, the more information you do put is the better. That way they'll be able to track your song and collect the royalties. Like, the more information you put, the more correct information you put is the better, because it will literally identify with your, like, that's like giving somebody your first and last name, but we all got a middle name, right? So if you got somebody first name, middle name, and last name, it can easily match up with them. This is the ISWC. You don't have to worry about this. The composer is just you. Like, you can put your name as the composer. You can put your publisher as the composer. It really don't matter. Country of first release. Put worldwide. All right, because you're worldwide. Put worldwide and put United States. All right. This is copyright owner, country, or nationality. I'm putting United States. You'll put United States. They don't have worldwide on here, so you don't got to worry about putting worldwide on here. Now this is the second part. You could put either the copyright owner or the authorized collection designing. Authorized collection designing is just if you're like a label owner, or you're just anyone connected to the artist. But for the most part, since you're the artist, you put copyright owner. This is the percentage. Whatever the percentage is, you can put 100 or 50, whatever. And you can put where the rights begin. This rights begin, this is whenever the song was released, or you could put inception. It don't really matter. Now this is when the rights will end. You will put perpetuity. You will put that. All right, you guys, I am back. Hopefully you guys stayed. Let me see. Is it stuff really recording? Hell, I gotta make sure I'm recording. Uh, uh. Oh. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay. Now we're back, you guys. So hopefully it's still. All right. Now I'm back. Sorry, you guys. I had to do something, but I didn't want to turn off this video because I'm already halfway done with this video, so there's no point. And if you're still here at this point, you already know what's going on. All right, so this is what you'll put perpetuity. That just pretty much means forever, like it will never end. And just to make sure, I'm actually going to Google search it because I don't want to just give y'all information that's not correct. Hold on. What does all right, here it goes right here. So what does perpetuity means? Perpetuity means a bond or a security with no fixed maturity date, a restriction making an estate inalienably perpetuity or for a period beyond certain limits fixed by law. And so it says, does perpetuity means forever, using say forever and ever. So that's pretty much what it means. It's like that means the rights will never end, basically. And it's really, if you know how to, and I'm not even trying to be funny, you guys, but if you use context clues, you will know this means forever. Because why would you want your rights to end? Why would you want them to stop collecting any royalties from your music on your behalf? All right. Now, right here, territories of collections rights, U.S. already included. So you don't necessarily have to put United States. You could just put worldwide. But I like to look, y'all. I like to be sure because I want to collect all the bags that I possibly can collect. Right. All right. So this says at least. Now this is the last part. You got to make sure you're filling out all the parts. At least one release is required per ISRC you attended to submit. Click the button below to add a release. So don't click this, because if you click this, I mean you're gonna add another recording, like you're gonna add another song. Like this whole song, right? This whole list is just you adding, whatever, just one song. So you'll click add release. You got to make sure you do this part because you're not going to be able to go to the top and review and submit it. So you will pretty much put some of the same information. So you'll just put your artist name, you put your album title. Now, just because it says album title, you will put the actual song that you're registering. You feel me? Because you can either register a song, like say if you got an album, you can register the whole album as one, but you also have to come back and register each song as well, because you want to make sure you're getting all the money, man. You want to make sure you're not missing out. So you'll just put the single title or the album title. You'll put the UPC or the EAN number of the album or the single, whatever number that is. You'll put the release label, whatever label you're under. And if you don't have your own label, you could just put your artist name. You can put the catalog if it is on a label. You can put the release date, whatever release date it was, the version. You can put the original master recording and the country of release. Now the country of release, if you're from the United States, you don't just. I would put worldwide on this part. This part I would put worldwide. All right. Then you will go to the top. Now, after you go to the top, after you do all that, you will put submit recordings. Now, of course, this stuff is in red because none of this information is correct, obviously, because I'm just doing it off the rip. But you will end up pushing submit recording, and then everything will be submitted. Now, once you put submitted recording, what you would do is you can either click associated recordings or submission history. So you'll go to submission history, and it tells you, now I submitted 93 songs so far, but you'll go to submission history. Once you go to submission history, this is all, and you can download it too. It will show you everything that you submitted, right? So all that, it will give you all that information. with your catalog. All right. So, and it tells you how long I've been with them. See, I told you guys, I've been with them for 5 years. I told you guys in the beginning of that video, since like April 27th of 2017. So it tells you. Now, this is the part. Now, this is the part where I was telling you guys in the beginning of the video. Hopefully you guys stayed. But even if you didn't, if you ended up clicking off or didn't stay or whatever the case may be, I told you I was going to put this in shorts and I was going to put this in a little whatever. And you can set up also, might as well say it, you can set up your payment for you to receive your payments at Cash App, Zelle, or to your bank account or wherever you're receiving it to. And they'll be able to send your payments to there. So what you'll want to do is, this is where I messed up at. And this is what I just found out yesterday. Like I told you guys, I've been with them for 5 years and I have not did a search and claim. You have to make sure you're claiming your music. Just because I told you guys, we already submitted the recording. I already put it through SoundExchange. They already got it, right? Which is still going to have you making money from your music when it's played on Pandora or whatever other platform. Yeah, that's correct. But if you don't claim it, you're not going to get a check sent out to you, basically. That's basically what that means. You're not going to get no checks sent out to you at all. So you will go to search and claim. You will click the search and claim button. And it tells you that this selection enables rights owner, RO, and artist registrants to search our database and make claims for recordings that should be associated to your registrant to begin. Select how you intend to make claims, as an RO or as an artist. If claiming as an RO, please select or provide the RO entity intended claim as. Important update: as of October 26, 2020, artist claimant is now performance based. Please be prepared to provide information about your registered performance and enable a successful claim experience. See our blog. Important update: as of February 4th, 2020, claimant requires an RO entity to be associated to your registrant. Additionally, all right, so that's not really nothing to really care about for real. But yeah, you have to go to search and claim, and you will have to push claim. Make sure you come to this part, because this is very important. This is what I missed. I did not do this for 5 years. I didn't claim no music of mine. It's not that I didn't make any money from SoundExchange. It's just that I didn't claim any of my recordings. So that's why I never got a check from SoundExchange. I never got a check from SoundExchange, just based off of that one mistake that I didn't pay attention to and that I didn't do. Once you click claim, it's going to tell you to review performers. You are the performer. You can add a new performer or whatever. And it tells you these are the performers currently associated. Performance should only be associated to a registrant if the performer owners co-owns the account. Because someone else can own the account as well. But then after you click that, so you have five things. You got to review, search, organize, claim, and then submit. That's pretty much what I missed out on. I already claimed a couple recordings today, so that's good. So after you click now let me go back to performance. So you'll click search for recordings. Now this is where you could search and claim. Searching for recordings. Use this screen to search for recordings and check the box next to the results if you want to add to your cart. We encourage you to do multiple searches and add all claims to your cart before moving on to the next step. For convenience, search results exclude associated to your account. Therefore, if you find recordings here that should be associated to your account, you should add them all to your cart before you submit it. The presence of a recording here does not guarantee that there are royalties reported for it. And I'm going to go into deep with that, because just because you claim a song on here doesn't mean you're finna get a check for every song, because that doesn't mean all the songs were streamed on a Pandora or radio station, period. So this is where you do the search. You can search by your artist name, by the title of the song, Don't just search for the title of the song. Like if you're not going to enter the ISRC, the album or the artist name, don't just search the title. What I would do is I would just search my artist name at first just to see what will come up, because I have a lot of music, so I'm gonna have to end up searching by ISRCs as well just to make sure. You know, you should try to get a ISRC for every song you possibly can, even the snippets. Like say if you, because I know I'll be posting a lot of snippets on YouTube and stuff. And that's why y'all should be watching my videos on my YouTube channel, because I told you guys about TuneCore and TikTok Sound On, where you can upload a snippet of the song instead of the full song. Like you can put out the snippet of the song and it'll give you an ISRC code. So if you put out a snippet just on YouTube or SoundCloud or something, or even just on Instagram or Facebook, because TuneCore and Sound On, which is TikTok, it's a TikTok distribution, they'll upload the snippet just on the social sites, which is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, just a snippet of the song instead of just Spotify and Apple Music, but you got to watch my other videos to hear me explain that. So I just explained how you get to how I got to this part. All I did was search my artist name, right? And it shows all of my music. Now, so sometimes my name is lowercased and sometimes my name is super captioned out. You got to pay attention to this. You feel me? But this is all me for sure. Get me? Now it will have recording title, it will have recording artist name, it will have the ISRC for the songs, and it will have the, don't worry about this, SXID. This is for SoundExchange, basically, like, because I register it. That's pretty much what that's for. I mean, you can go ahead and copy these and put it in your, your notes or whatever for SoundExchange. That way, just in case, whatever, you'll be good or whatever. So now this is what we need to pay attention to: the usage. This is how you know if you're owed money on that particular song, because you're not going to be owed for every song that you see listed. Even by me, I'm not owed by it, but I still need to claim it though. That way, when people do get to streaming it on Pandora or radio, period, I can get paid. I can get a check for that, basically. You have to claim these recordings. I have to claim these recordings. So like I said, I claimed a couple of them. I did not reclaim all my recordings yet, but I'm pretty much finna do it now. You feel me? At least. But usage, okay, so you see how on this one song, this is my song, Ad Drop, right? I remember I dropped this song like 2 years ago, back in like 2020. All right. Usage means it's been streamed on radio, on a radio platform, whether that's Pandora, iHeartRadio, Music Choice. It's just been streamed by some type of radio station, right? So if it says yes, that means it has been streamed, and more than likely I'm owed some money. Now this song is this is my song called All These Emotions. I dropped this song like a year ago, back in like 2021. No, it has not been streamed on any radio platform at all, which means it's not that I can't get paid for this, but it has not been streamed yet. So they don't owe me no money on this song yet. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to claim it. Still claim the songs that says no. You feel me? Still claim the songs that says no if you already registered your music with SoundExchange. Even if you didn't, it will still show you. So you can see on this page now, mind you, I got more than 25 songs that I registered, and you saw that, but majority of these says no so far, and only 2 of these says yes. But guess what? I'm going to claim all of them. But I know for a fact that I'm owed for these songs that says yes. You feel me? They owe me a check for those songs that says yes. I'm just going to check all of these because I need to claim all of these, actually. Let me see. Let me go to the next page. because for the most part, I know some of you artists don't have that much music out because for whatever reason, I tell artists all the time, you need to be dropping as much as possible, but I drop a lot. So I have a lot of music that I need to be claiming. And like I said, I've been having this since 2017, you guys. So I do feel I have not attempted to claim in 5 years. So good thing I'm claiming now. Whether it says no or yes, like I said, still claim it. So you see all that says no, this one says yes. You feel me? So, but I'm still claiming these. And make sure that these are your songs. You don't want to claim another artist's song because if you get caught, they report you, you know, you're gonna be in trouble. So make sure these are your songs that you're claiming. Like, because I can see all that says Little Scorpio King. So again, I'm claiming every song, whether the usage says no or yes. You can see only this. Yeah, I know this was played on the radio for sure because I had this on the Atlanta radio station, by the way. It's an internet radio station from like Atlanta. Like I remember this one going on the radio for a fact. Like, and this has nothing to do with Pandora. I'm talking about strictly like a Atlanta radio internet station that I had. Got a promotion on it. So I know for sure that I'm owed. Actually, I know for a fact that I'm owed money on this She Like Me Part 2. I know that for a fact because I requested for radio promotion on the Atlantic internet station. So this is what I'm saying. You got to pay attention to stuff like this. Now, boom. This is not me. You see it says King. This artist says King Scorpio. So that's why I said you got to make sure you're reading it. And don't, like, this right here is just where you can select from top to bottom, but more than likely you don't have as much music as I have out. Or you might, but even if you do, you still got to make sure you check and see that this is you, because even though because your name can be similar to someone. I don't know who King Scorpio is. You feel me? I'm not King Scorpio. I'm Little Scorpio King. So, and look, even though it says the usage says no, which means it has not been streamed on any radio platform yet, I'm still claiming it because it's going to be eventually. You feel me? It's eventually going to be. All right, it's someone named Little Scorpio. I didn't even know that. But this is definitely not me though. This is definitely not me because I know my song titles. So I know my song titles. So I know that's not me, but this is me right here. So I got to claim that as well. And even if you are featured on a song, you still want to claim that song and get your percentage. Now, of course, you won't have 100% of that song, but you still want to claim it. Even if you are featured on the song, you still want to register it with SoundExchange and claim it as well. Like you just won't claim the whole song, basically. Let's see. That might be it for me. And mind you, I got my catalog is like, it's not big, but it's like, I know I registered over 90 songs with SoundExchange that I have not got paid for yet. And of course, I'm not gonna get paid for everything, but I'm owed a nice piece of a check. I know that for sure. You know what I'm saying? So in the next 3 months, I will come back and tell you guys how much I got paid, how much I was owed, how much I was missing out on, basically. Now, mind you, for the most part, you see how I'm just searching and now it just says Scorpio because that's another artist. You don't have to look all day, but guess what? I just found me again. So you actually do want to go as far as back as you possibly can if you don't already have those ISRC codes on hand or you don't have the exact song title, because if I would have chose to stop, I would have never saw these songs to claim. You feel me? So you see, as I'm going further, it still have me pop up. Even if another artist do pop up, like if you just search your artist name, you want to keep going as far as possible. That's why you should have your ISRC codes. I have my ISRC codes. I just don't feel like entering them one by one. Like that's going to take too much time. Now, mind you, I am going to go back and enter it one by one, but only to the songs that I know for a fact that, because I promise you, I didn't claim every single song that I'm supposed to be claiming. So I'm gonna go back later though. Right now, I'm just cruising. I'm not gonna go too far back. I'm just making sure I'm gonna go at least 20. Like I shouldn't be that far back. Like I'm gonna go at least 20 pages back. Like because my name, like you see Lil King, but you ain't gonna really, you feel me? You ain't gonna really see too much, like, you know. And I can base it off the year too, so it's like I know I said I was gonna stop at 20, but I want to keep going a little bit just to make sure. Let me go to 25. Like 24, let's go to 25. All right, well, that's it. So now that doesn't mean I checked all the boxes, because so far I only checked 80. And even it's only 80 recordings that I checked so far. And even SoundExchange said I register over 90 songs. So it tells you how many songs that you check. I only check 80 recordings, which means I still got songs in here that I have not claimed. So I'm gonna have to find that out on my own time. I'm not gonna do that for this video. Because I don't feel like because mind you, this is 29,000. This is why you should have your ISRC code, especially you, because I know y'all didn't, some of you guys definitely did not drop that much music yet. So you haven't got this far, especially if you've never used SoundExchange. Like I know you haven't got that far. So you don't have to worry about doing all this, but that's why you should have your codes. So it's best to get your codes when it's come to claiming, because if not, you're gonna have to go through 29,000 pages, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you got all your information on hand. This is just a video, and I don't feel like doing all that extra stuff right now. I'm gonna do all that on my own time. All right, so after you get done searching for all the songs and claiming all the songs that you need to be claiming, what you're gonna do is you're gonna click Organize Claims. After you click Organize Claims, now you got to make sure you put lineup 1. All right, that's just the lineup. You don't have to worry about that. And you can add another lineup too, but this is 80 recordings assigned. The subsection is where you can create lineups to associate your recordings to as needed. If your performer percentages will be the same across all these recordings, then apply them to lineup 1 and proceed to the next step. However, you should create a new lineup for each group of recordings where your performer percentages is different. For convenience, you can rename lineups by clicking the pencil icon right here, and you can just click the pencil to whatever. So pretty much what they're saying is, if you have a producer, anybody like that could get certain percentages, you can, whatever, create another lineup. That way they can get the percentages. But also, I know with SoundExchange, direct of the letter, what I said in the beginning of the video, you have to just go back or go to another video of my shorts or whatever to see that information. You can list them. So right now, instead of going individually, I'm just gonna apply to all of lineup 1, right? Let me make sure they got this on the next page. Okay, cool. All right, so after you do all that, you push claim. I'm gonna put 100. Oh, sure. Put 100. Enter artist. You're gonna enter your artist name. And it says artist name you claim for these recordings must be associated with the best artist name for these recordings. To enable us to process it, please select the appropriate artist name from the drop down provided one. And my artist name is Little Scorpio King, so that's what I'm gonna do. They already got your real name, so you don't have to worry about just entering your real name. That's artist name. That's why it says artist name. You don't have to enter your real name. So this part, see, they already got my real name right there. So share information will be used to process your claim. Any submissions that conflict with existing claims will be subject to our artist distribute process. I represent that this share information is accurate and true. You'll review claim. Please make sure accuracy. Otherwise, if you already proceed claim, please click the submit claim button. All right, so you got my artist name, I got my real name 100%. You'll submit claims. This is you making an agreement. Make sure everything is all good. Make sure stuff is not false. You'll submit. And after you do all that, your claim submission was received. So that's going to take about 72 hours for them to go through everything. But mind you, they got 3 months. So I would be getting me a check within 3 months, like the next 3 months. So that's it for that. That's pretty much the part that I missed that I was talking about in the beginning, you guys, of me actually claiming my royalties and stuff like that. So now it's like I'm finally finna get paid. How much ever I'm finna get paid. You feel me? Now, when it comes to the radio, like I said, I haven't promoted. I have got radio spins within the 5 years, but it hasn't not been that much. So I'm not even expecting anything to be, really big. But I will let y'all know later on in the next 3 months or whatever. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let's help you grow now. Like I said, this video is going to be into shorts because I know this is an hour long. This is definitely an hour long video, an hour plus actually. I am going to upload this whole video straight like this, but I'm also going to take parts and upload it as shorts, as different videos for different things. So on my YouTube channel, Let's Help You Grow Now. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Click the links in my description and let's help you grow now.
I learned a lot of things. I've been doing me, I've been doing okay. Come fuck with me, be my Beyonce. But you love me, but